came through Georgia in 1832. Unlike most towns, the railroad in Greensboro did not pass through the center of town, but it's on the edge of town. It's kind of removed, and so the depot is a couple of blocks over this way. Consequently, you know, with the passages and the trains, people came from all directions and all places. Well, this guy got off the train down at the depot, and he died. And of course, they sent him to the funeral home, which is run by the McCommons Company, J.H. McCommons Company. There are 5 generations of undertakers that have been here, one of our oldest families. And at that time, Bill McCommons was the coroner. And of course, he had to try to find who Oscar was, who he belonged to. Well, they had no name, no identification, nothing. So Bill named him Oscar. He embalmed the body and put him in a coffin, and he ran ads in all the papers about this unidentified man. Well, no, people would come from all over looking for people who were missing to see if it was Oscar, was who they were looking for. Nobody ever knew who Oscar was. So Oscar lived in Greensboro in the upstairs of the McCommons Company for 25 years or longer. And he became a town character and a town tradition. On Halloween, Bill would open the store, and young children and all the rest of us would all go see Oscar as part of the Halloween thing, and it'd just scare you to death. Because anybody who wanted to see him, they were obligated by law to show him Oscar. So Oscar stayed there in the store. Bill McCommons said he was the best night watchman he ever had. Somebody along the way reported to the state of Georgia, I guess the health department, that they had a 25-year-old body in Greensboro that had never been buried. And they came to Greensboro and told Mr. McCommons, they said, "We understand you have a body you've been holding for 5 years. He says, "Oh no, 25 years. So the state made him bury Oscar. He was buried at the Publix work camp out on the edge of town. And all of us feel like we need to make a monument to Oscar in the cemetery because he's been such a vital part of Greensboro history. So they finally buried Oscar and put him to rest, but his legend still continues to this day.